The ring box was still warm from his pocket when his sister laughed. Not a happy laugh, a sharp, cracking sound, like glass under a heel. "I run this house," she said, leaning against the counter, arms crossed. "You're just the girlfriend." The word "just" lingered between us, heavy, deliberate. My fiancé froze, not surprised, not angry, just still. That's when I knew this wasn't new. Her eyes slid to the ring, then to my hand, then back to my face, measuring, calculating, like she was deciding how much damage she could afford to cause. "I hope you didn't think this changes anything," she added softly. I felt something cold settle behind my ribs, a familiar sensation, the kind that comes when you realize the room has been rigged long before you walked in. I smiled, because I'd already started counting. It hadn't begun with shouting or insults. It began with small corrections. How I loaded the dishwasher, how I spoke to him, where I sat. She rearranged my groceries, rewrote my words, spoke for him while looking straight at me, and he let her. That was the betrayal. Not infidelity, not lies whispered in bed, but loyalty misplaced, authority surrendered. She paid the mortgage, she said. She handled the bills. She kept things together. And slowly, quietly, she positioned me as temporary, a guest. I watched her intercept my messages to him, watched him hesitate before answering me, then glance at her. Denial is a comfortable place, warm, padded. I told myself she was just protective, that families are complicated. But I noticed the way she flinched when he held my hand, the way she corrected him when he defended me, the way she said "our home" and never "his." The night he proposed, she didn't congratulate us. She stared, like something precious had been stolen. I didn't confront her. I observed. I tracked patterns. Bank statements she left open, mail addressed to him that never reached him, messages she deleted before he could read them. I smiled. I thanked her. I played small, and I listened. She told friends she was holding things together until he came to his senses. She told family I was a phase. She told him I was too sensitive. He started apologizing for things he didn't do. That's when I knew. This wasn't sibling concern, it was possession. I pulled records, old loan documents, utility accounts. The house wasn't hers, it was his. She'd been managing the illusion, and illusions fall apart under light. I waited until dinner, quiet, civil. I slid the folder across the table, deeds, statements, emails. Her name wasn't on anything. She didn't look at the papers. She looked at him. He did the reading for her, slowly. The color drained from her face. "You told me you owned the house," he said. Silence. "You told me she couldn't have a say." She laughed then, hysterical, thin. "I was protecting you," she said. I reached for my ring, turned it once, calm. "No," I said softly. "You were replacing him." She broke. He didn't. I didn't raise my voice. I stood. "I won't marry a man who lets someone else run his life," I said. I turned to her, "and I won't compete with a sister who needs control to feel alive." She screamed, accused, threatened. I kissed his cheek, left the ring on the table, and walked out. The house was quiet behind me, finally. Weeks later he called. She'd moved out. He'd changed the locks. He'd seen it all, too late. I listened, then I ended the call. Because power isn't proving them wrong, it's knowing you don't need to prove anything at all. She ran the house. I chose my life, and I never looked back.